Hello, welcome to Wigan Walks. We're back here again at the lockkeeper's cottage and we're going to go, I was going to go down the canal. I think I'm actually going to go along the footpath this way instead. I've got an hour and a half so far I can get down the canal, but we're not going to go directly down the canal, which makes it a bit more interesting. So A49, we're going to go and see what is going on. Because I'm a bit nosy as well. If you've seen the Wigan Watchers, you know how nosy I am. It's all a bit of an anticlimax. I'm an hour too soon. So this road is going to be closed for a period of time. Someone's riding a motorbike on the canal. Seems perfectly reasonable. Except it isn't, of course. Anyway, I said I'm going down here, so I'm going to go down here. So I've realised that when I come back, it'll be longer than an hour. Therefore I might see what's going on after all. Anyway, let's carry on with walk. So I've crossed over, I'm on the other side now. And we're going to join the canal via the bridge, which I've never done before. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Daisies around here are massive. Oh, they're not daisies. Oh, surely they're doing more than that. I can't see anything else that's looks like it's going to be done. So we're at the roundabout. We've come up a hill and it's like a car park. There's nowhere to get to it with a vehicle. I'm finding lots of spaces like this dotted around Wigan. Apparently the one at Standish, which was massive wasteland, was something to do with washing coal. Someone commented, thank you for that. Anyway, we want to keep near the road, so we'll go up this side. So this looks like some kind of, I won't say footpath, but certainly transit route. Or else is a bit more grassy. Some woods there. Pretty sure there's a pond or something similar down there. Anyway. See where this takes us. So this takes us back down to the road, so we've basically cut out the roundabout. So this is the bridge that goes over the canal. We won't be on the other side for the time being. So we are above the canal. We're going to walk down that footpath there and get onto the canal proper. Coming off, and I didn't realise there was another footpath that went down there. I assume that's to Poolstock Road, but we're going this way. It's now 11 minutes past 6, 18:11, and we're about to hit the canal proper. Couple of boats having a sail. Scotsman's flash. Very serene. Just gone under the bridge. I'm going to continue on this side of the canal till the other bridge. Don't often get to be on this bit. There's usually someone here. Not today. Just me. Oh, what's that? Only assume that's the thing because the canal's up there. That kind of drains the canal. But yeah, this is a sun trap. I see why people stay here. The heat is intense. Although there's no tent around, to be fair, so it's quite cool. Really cool. Yeah, there's no one around. Beautiful day, still quite early on. Got a gaggle of geese here. I haven't got anything for you, so don't even try. we got the baby geese. Look at the size of them now. They're huge. Jumping down to go into the big. Scotsman's flash. Come on, you can do it. There you go. All safe and sound. Indeed. Okay, what's that bird? I'm like, what bird? And I'm like, oh, it's up there now. That bird. So this was meant to be a speed run. Not speed walk. Let's see how far I can get in an hour and a half. I just keep stopping looking at the scenery. And then those goslings and all that. There was a guy on a bike coming the opposite direction. They basically blocked the entire path while they were crossing over from the canal to the Scotsman's flash. So that took about 2 minutes. I just stood there waiting. Couldn't film them crossing because obviously there was a guy on a bike on the other side of them. But we both patiently waited. And here we are. Well, I don't know where they are, but this is where I am. Can you hear what sounds like motorbikes on the towpath? Coming from possibly under the bridge. And I said that maybe they're in the woods. 1824. We're now at the footbridge. This one's just having a chill. So we come up and over. We've got people canoeing, swans swimming. Sounds like people still riding bikes somewhere, but I don't know where. So we're now on the other side and we're heading up to the bridge where we came on when I got lost and ended up in Platwas. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. It took us 25 minutes thereabouts to get this far. So let's see. It's gone very quiet again, very peaceful. Wow, look at that. Someone coming up behind me, I think a jogger. But other than that, the bikes have gone. Just look like it might be just grass cutting. Something's been along the verge. Anyway, nothing here now, so let's enjoy the peace and quiet. The weird thing is, I can hear the jogger behind me. The jogger's all the way back there, so sounds a weird thing here. Anyway, that's where we went on a previous walk on the other side of the canal. I'll let the jogger go past. I can hear laughing and motorbikes, so I think they're in the woods, not on the canal. Noisy buggers. The birds, that I miss. So this is where we came to on one of our first walks. Don't forget there's a playlist with them all on. So we've also been on the other side and had a look across to this side, but as you can see it's a lot more overgrown now than it was. In fact, there's a lot more growth than there was. It's practically black over there. Right then, let's crack on. It's currently 18:32, so we've got here pretty quick, which is good. So what we need to do now is get to the next part. So we've got two railway bridges which I assume, I think I said that last time I got stuck at Black Was, I ended up in the middle of like 3 train tracks. Well, yeah, we're not doing that again. But what we are going to do is get past them, and then over a road, and then to a part of the canal I've not walked along before. Right. I had a lot of laughing, and sounded like a load of kids, and then 4 or 5 guys on bikes have ridden past, and one of them said it's a good job I know how to fall properly, isn't it? So I assume there's been a cycle incident up here which caused the mirth and merriment to his colleagues or friends or family, or just people who were riding a bike at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, railway bridge coming up. Never noticed them before. They're like discs that are shiny. I think shiny because the sun's shining on them, but maybe it's to stop birds flying into the cables, because obviously we are directly on the canal and birds do like to fly along the length of the canal, so maybe it's to warn the birdies that there are cables there. 1837. Sounds like a train's going to go over the other bridge, which we can't see from here. But this is the footpath I thought I might have come down on when I did the getting lost in Platt Was. But I don't know where it comes out. I'm not going to go down it now because I don't want to get lost again, to be brutally honest. But one imagines it takes you to the fishing pond things. Or not. Anyway, crack on. So going back down to the canal. We'll get onto the next railway bridge. So now we've gone past the bridge. I've not been on that side because I don't think you can get there very easily, probably without a boat, but soon we'll have to go over on that side because once again the footpath jumps from one side to other. Right, suddenly got very busy with cyclists. This is a bit strange. Now last time I come here the birds were having a fight. Sounds like they're having a fight again. Oh, a jogger's coming back as well, the one who makes all the noise. So what are they fighting about? Surely to God now they figured out who's with who. One would have thought. Or maybe it's just noisy. It's like when you're in a pub or a nightclub and you can't hear everyone because everyone else is shouting, so you end up shouting, which means no one else can hear anything because you're shouting. So they have to shout louder, and eventually it just gets ridiculously loud. Urgh. From a distance, I generally thought they were ducklings. Yeah, they're empty. Bottles of pop. Here's a mummy duck trying to get the ducklings to jump out of the thing, but I don't know whether they can or not. So she's gone back in with them. I think they're a bit small to jump up there. That's quite a jump there. Anyway, let's keep going, shall we? God, they grow up so quick, don't they? No, they're not the same ducklings, they are different ducklings. But yeah, they do grow up so quick. Nearly at the next bridge. This is where I came on to the canal when I got lost in Platt Was, and then walked pretty much the route I've just walked now, but obviously the other direction. Just about to see the train. I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but definitely hear it. So we are very near the bridge now. Oh, there's a bridge. I'm not 100%, but I think this is Bamfurlong, because I drove over the road bridge days so ago, trying to do a recce to find out where I was when I was on the canal. And pretty sure the last time I saw it said Bamfurlong, so I know that I'll get corrected if I'm wrong. So here it is, 1851, so less than an hour. We've got this far. We're not going to get much further though, I don't think, for the next 20 minutes or so, before I have to turn around and go back again. It's just got the, yeah, it has. It's got the dish things hanging up, so yeah, it must be a warning for ducks and other waterfowl not to fly into the cables. Now they can land on the cables, but if they fly into them, that's what's going to damage them. Because it's over a waterway, then they won't necessarily see it. So this is where I came out when I got lost outside of this gate. I've come out of this footpath here. Now we're going to carry on up here. We get to the main road and we have to cross over the other side of the canal, so we'll do that in a few moments. So this is the main road that goes between Platwas and Ashton in Makerfield, and thankfully last time I went on the footpath and crossed over it, but you can go under it. But then you have to go along the road to get back on the canal, because you have to go on the other side of the canal, which is great. Said no one ever. So, what time are we? Can't be that much further on. 1856. So yeah, we're doing okay. The mistake I made last time was I carried on basically on this side of the canal, and it just ended up in the middle of nowhere. So this time I'm going to cross over the bridge, though we're not going to go too far because time is against us. So here we are, there's the canal. It's got very windy all of a sudden. Oh yeah, there we go. So we go down here. We're now on the other side of the canal again. And it's a bit of a pain. You can imagine if you were actually working and you had a horse and you had to keep swapping sides and everything. Oh, nightmare. Anyway. Okay, that obviously meant something sometime. We are now further than I've ever been on this side of the canal. It's not saying much because I've only come from there, but I've been further down the other side of the canal. It's a dead end basically. Right, this side of the road bridge, the footpath is rougher, it's not concrete. Up to now, the entire length of the canal, it's been concreted. This is more old school. This is basically gravel stone with, as you can see, bits of grass and a couple of muddy puddles thrown in for good measure. Still pretty though. It has rained quite a bit recently, for the first time in a long while to be fair. So there are a few very small puddles. It's like a footpath into the woods. I'll stick with the canal, thank you very much. Oops. When I was on the other side of the canal, I was thinking it's unusual to have a canal with two footpaths, but then the footpath got more and more less footpathy, shall we say. And I think the gentleman over there, or a person over there with the red t-shirt, is finding that because it looks like they're now walking on the edge of the canal, which is what I had to do as well. So, yeah, this is a much better footpath. The person with the dog has stopped. Oh no, they're giving it a go, they're still going. Exactly what I did. Anyway, what is this? Oh. It's a stream. Oh yeah, it might go under because there's a... I can't remember, I must have filmed the other side. I was there last time. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's keep plodding. The guy's still there with the dog, but he's behind the trees at the minute, so I can film this. So we're now on an embankment. So it's quite low down compared to where we are. So it's quite a long way down there. So that probably is some kind of marshland if it's anything to do with that stream thing we saw a minute ago. The canal rises above it. There's a few seats on here. Just turn loosely. And you know, I think, I don't know where red t-shirt guy's gone with the dog. But looks like the footpath's come back. Looks like I might have given up too soon. Though to be fair, when I come up here it had been raining a lot more than it's been raining recently. So that probably explains it. But yeah, no, I can't see him anymore. That's weird. Anyway, this is definitely further than I've ever been along this canal. And we are now one of my favourite things, which is where it just narrows, because obviously at some point there was a swing bridge or something similar. Oh, there he is. How the hell did he get all the way over there? But he is walking. He is walking on the edge of the canal. Anyway, we digress. So we've got this here. So normally, was this a lock? Doesn't feel like a lock. But I think it was a lock at some point. How come it's... I don't understand how a lock that was built for a reason is now no longer a lock. And it can't be for loading or unloading, because, well, that wouldn't make sense. It would block the entire canal. So, what on earth was this? It's very, 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 very peculiar. So you got that again. Same on the other side. So to all intents and purposes, it does look like a lock. But when is a lock not a lock? Well, when it's not a lock. The guy with the dog is walking over the bridge. So, did make it. Oh, it's set me a challenge now, hasn't it? See if I can walk. Well, if they've done it here, if he's done it all the way here with a dog, then we've got some kind of basin here, only a small one though. We've got, again, like a marshy thing. And someone's gone to the trouble of painting these mooring stubs or whatever they're called. White. I said it was a while ago by the looks of things, but they are white. So yeah. So now I know that you can get from this bridge to that bridge on the other side. I'm going to have to give myself a challenge of doing it, aren't I? Because I failed last time. Oh well. Here goes nothing. It's like a derelict pub, very derelict, like it's been on fire, to be fair. I think that's a good guess. Dover Lock Inn. Don't think there's going to be a lock in there anytime in the near future. So we're crossing over. It's 1914, the time, not the year. And trying to figure out what this road is. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you've got a burnt out pub, but it's not really a landmark unless you know. So don't know where this road goes to, but we won't find out because we're straight back down on the canal again. So now this is the return leg on the wrong side of the canal. God. Oh, it's a cyclist. I thought I could hear something then. Right then. Ah, well, already we've come across more mud than we had on the other side. Plus the challenge is if I can catch up the guy with the dog, because he's going the other way, but dogs obviously slow you down. So there's a possibility I might be able to do it. There's also a possibility I won't. But anyway, so we're on the other side of the basin. It's a very small basin. You can't really see what went on here. And then, yeah, we are walking on the edge of the canal. Because, well, why not? I'm slightly nervous for a number of reasons, least of which is time restraint. The car's on the car park. I've got to get the car off the car park. It's a reasonable hour. So, wish me luck. Right, this is the bit that I saw him walking along the edge. Oh my word. Oh no, it's alright, goes in. These are very low. I'm crouching down. Wow. This is something else. Right, back on the footpath. I don't think we're getting cyclists coming this way. Okay. I think me catching up the guy, the dog, is not going to happen. Now we've got an obstacle. It's a fallen tree. I can get over that. Yeah. Whew. Crikey. Yeah, okay, it was a twig. We know it can be done. Right. The guy with the dog is just behind the trees. So he's in sight. Definitely didn't get this far down before. So there's going to be a bit that is going to be very tricky to navigate. Which may be where he disappeared for a little while. Anyway, let's find out. Now weirdly, there's dog prints, but they're going the opposite direction from what I've just seen a dog come this way. Twilight Zone. This is where we were watching him walk along. And then, oh, okay, not too long. And then back on the, use the term loosely, footpath. I mean, this is not suitable for people who are not steady on the feet. I can tell you that much better on the other side. Guy with the red shirt is over there. So I'm gaining, but I do know it's going to get trickier. flies flying in my mouth. Or midges. It's actually not too bad here. Not a lot of people come this way, so there is a bit of low tree hanging and invasion of the footpath by brambles, etc. But other than that, it's not too bad. Right, so now we've got triple peril. We've got low hanging trees, so I have to bend down, a very narrow path right at the edge, and stuff growing onto what is left of the path. So I'm trying to put some jeopardy in here, to be honest, but I don't think it's working. Oh, they're only tiny. There's only two of them as well. It's quite sad. Right, crack on, because the footpath seems to disappear completely. Oh no, it goes inland again. Inland. Yeah, right. Oh, panicking then, but we're all right. We can go this way. Oh, Manchester. All right, is the another footpath going off. Now I think this is as far as I got last time, and I think I give up because if I remember rightly, oh, this is where that weird spiky bridge thing was, isn't it? Yeah, there it is over there. Yeah, if you go down there, you end up on a housing estate of some kind, and this is something to do with flooding, because look at the debris on top of the bridge there. So it's got to get up to do that. And there's the bridge we were at the other side. So yeah, looks like the stream, whatever it is, runs underneath the canal at this point. Now I do remember this being very muddy last time, and it's not disappointing this time either. Hasn't rained for weeks. Rains a bit and you basically got the Atlantic Ocean followed by the English Channel. Some people have gone round the outside. I think I'll do that. Round the outside, round the outside. And then go back in again. So there you go. Now there are motorbikes and cycle tracks here, so one assumes it's going to be more straightforward than it has been up to now. Although, like I say, doesn't necessarily mean that will be the case. You can see the road bridge. I feel like we've got here quicker, which I don't quite understand, although the guy with the dog is basically a distant speck on the horizon. So, took the world's lamest jump ever. Thank God you can't see me. Oh. Again, yeah, we are on an embankment because this is the other side, and you see that drops down quite sharply. So, yeah, this is fun. This is not fun. Ugh. Squelchy, squelchy, squelchy. Yeah, I definitely see the bridge up ahead. And I think the footpath from now on is pretty straightforward. Oh no. No, I'm not going through that. That's quite substantial. I'm going to stay on here for a little while, I think. Even though it's getting narrower and narrower and narrower. It's joined us back again. Doesn't look as muddy now. Nope, this is alright. I do love it when I talk or speak too soon and then it all goes to pot. Anyway, there's more mud here, but there are dry patches to go around. Okay, there were dry patches to go around, so I'm going to go through here to here again. Walk along here. Oh. And hopefully that's it for the fun. So we've got Swan here. So we're now at the road bridge, which is good. We can stay on this side and just go under the road bridge. So that, yeah, red shirt guy's just gone under the road bridge with his dog. All these ducks coming here thinking I'm going to feed them. Well, that's not happening because I ain't got anything to feed you with. So let's get to the road bridge. So here we are at the road bridge. You have to kind of go on a bit of a detour here. It's 1931. The time, not the year. As we navigate through the gap we came through earlier when we crossed over the bridge to go on the other side. So, oh, some cygnets. I think these are the first cygnets we've seen. Maybe swans. Right, so we're now on the trek back to the car. Well, Wigan. Same thing really if you think about it. Not for long though, don't think about it for long. So we're nearly back at the bridge, in the middle of the two bridges. So we've passed the red t-shirt guy and dog, and another dog and another guy and another guy with no dog. And we are now on the return trip. So it's 17:35, so we've got plenty of time to get back. So that's one thing you have to remember when you're doing these walks. You have to get back. So that's the footpath we came down and then rejoined to get back to Wigan when I got absolutely monumentally lost. No such problems today. We are now, say, on the home stretch. Well, the stretch before the home stretch. You're thinking as well, the Burnt Out pub and the bridge there, is that the road that takes you to Gathurst? Don't know, I'll have to do another recce one day. No, you're alright. It looks lighter on the camera than it does in real life. I ain't going in the woods when it's that dark. You've never seen a horror movie? Turn the camera around, you will do. That looks like a man with a dog. It's gone the other way. Gone down the footpath that we went down. Plenty of trains, has to be said. That's a big one, isn't it? Not a sentence I've ever heard. So, except for when my walks, I mean my walks are the big ones, crikey. This is a short walk and it's still a big one. If I'd have been here 100 years ago, 200 years ago, whatever, and I looked either side of the canal, what would I have seen? Pretty sure it wouldn't be a huge amount of woods. Although you don't know, do you? Need to dig out some old maps. Sense a visit to Wigan Museum coming up. But it's still boiling hot. It's, well, early evening. There's not a soul around. No, I've seen me doing them watching Coronation Street or Armadale or whatever. Well, anything, if I'm being brutally honest. But who did kill Joe Tate? Oh. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Walking very, very slowly. Yeah. Off it goes. Up a tree. Oh, I missed it jump then. It's gone into the woods. So here we are. Back at the flash. It'll save every one of us. Still no one around. It's weird. It's absolutely weird. If you remember earlier, there was a mum duck trying to get her ducklings, they were tiny, to jump out of the canal. And they can't have done because they're on water, so there's no way of pressing against that for it to give them any purchase. Having said that, they have done. She's now quacking at them to come back again. Oh, there they are. She's over there, and they're over there. You're a bad mother. You're a bad mother. They can't get out of there. It's too high for little ducklings. Oh, she's buggered off and left them. If they're a bit near, I might have had a go at sticking my hand in and see if I can get them out. But you shouting at them is not going to make them grow any bigger any quicker, is it? What? What? Calm down. Christ. Right. There's always a drama in it. It's like an episode of Brookside. I won't be surprised if she buries one of them underneath the... it's not a patio, is it? The towpath. Right, she's come back on this side again. And she's gone back in the water, finally. Right, behave yourself. People. So, got the flash. Okay, we're nearly at the next railway bridge. They've calmed down a bit. To be fair, that one duck on its own was making no noise, more noise than them. So, yeah, I guess they're getting ready to have a nap. Canoes are still canoeing. Which I suppose what canoers do, isn't it? And we're coming up to the railway bridge. So we're back at the railway bridge. time sponsored by me is 1953. The time, not the year. Sun is still incredibly bright. It's supposed to be a bit cloudy tonight, but can't really see any clouds. It's a bit hazy, I suppose. So yeah, on the camera I can see a few clouds. Right, there's a few more people around, mainly on the other side of the canal. These ferns are quite ferny. Yeah, I don't know what the technical term for ferns is, to be fair. Ferny will do. You can see the footbridge, so we'll soon be crossing over. Unusually, when I set off it was really windy, and normally as the evening progresses it gets windier, but seems to have got calmer. There's a couple of trees over there moving, but still boiling though. 20:05. We're now back at the footbridge, which is more silhouette than anything because the sun is directly behind it. You can hear another train in the background. That's where we've come from, and that's where we're going. There's our friend, this one again, known as the Bridge Master. Well, just for the sake of this few seconds. Literally no one on this footpath at all. I mean, if it's 8 o'clock in the winter, then yeah, I'd understand it. But it's not. Amazing. There's actually more people in the air than there is on this. Timed that wrong because he just went behind these trees, but hopefully he'll pop out. There he is. Where is he? There he is. It's mad, isn't it? There's more people in the sky than there is on the ground. And for that matter, there are more people on the water than there is on the ground. Never been in one of them. I have no intention of ever going in one of them, to be fair. I mean, it looks fun if you know what you're doing. It looks terrifying if you've got no idea what you're doing. I would definitely be the latter. But still, not a single person. Oh. There's that chair that we looked at on a previous walk, looking out over the other flash. Meanwhile, still very little going on. No one that way. No one that way. Passed a family on bikes when I came over the bridge. Other than that, nothing. And it looks like the road is closed. So that can only mean one thing. What's that noise? Time to investigate. People, oh my god. So we're at this bridge, 2016. People. So yeah, let's have a look and see what's going on top of the bridge. This is giving me flashbacks to when this road first opened. what's going on the other side. Don't get many opportunities to cross and have a look at Scotsman's Flash from this angle. So there's a lot of work that's going on over there. We like pneumatic drills, vehicles reversing, warning, that kind of thing. It's amazing, isn't it? Let's have a look at the canal actually, from this side. More people. But again, not a view I've seen of the canal before. And the Scotsman's Flash. Fantastic. Well, there's a bit of work. Well, a few workmen over there, but not many. Don't know what they're doing. So I'll go back the way I came, which was up here. So it's looks like it's potholes. Does it really have potholes? It's brand new. What's that about? Anyway, shall we crack on? I've got a car to get back to. Well, Wigan Town Centre to get back to. There's another vehicle there. I've noticed this before, so we're going to have a wander up here and see where this goes. Oh yeah, resurfacing. We'll come and inspect the work at a later date. So let's crack on this way, shall we? Because like I said before, this does feel like a road or something similar. Even though, as far as I'm aware, there's no access to it. It's 2024. The time, not the year. Right, so I've come over there. That I assume takes us back, so we'll go this way. There's some work been done around here. I mean, I know what it's like when you chop a tree down and it looks like that, even if you've, well, only when you do it recently, so. You know, I did come around here once and it was like one of them weird tripod automatic police camera things, literally in the middle of nowhere. Now this does look more like a road or a driveway or something. It's also muddy. The one that goes up there into the woods. Go this way. Oh. Okay. Not any landmines around here, are there? Right, okay. The road has run out completely. It goes this way. Oh no. Oh, see, I was saying I'm not get lost yet. Then here we are. Lost in some woods. Even though I know exactly where I am. Let me get out of here. That looks like and is water, so I'm not going anywhere near that. And that looks like a dead end as well. So right, we'll go back the way we came. Learn my lesson. Retreat. So back here, I am not going anywhere near that water. So I'll go back up here. There was what looked like a way out, so I'm going to take that. So back at the weird flag. Go in here. Right, looks like vehicles have been through here. Oops. This looks like bikes have been through here as well, but that's only going to take us back from whence we came. So I'm going to go this way, because this is very near the road, which is currently closed. Even though that looks like a lorry going down the road, but probably macadam to replace what they've dug up. It's quite slippy, quite muddy. Getting some freshly chopped logs. Ah, here we are. I see daylight. Oh, look at these. These look a little bit out of place, don't they? Anyway, the good news is I can see cars, I can see cars going around the roundabout because the road's closed. Oop. It's a bit slippy, but yeah, car going round because as you can see there the road is closed off. Again, it's like lockdown again, just walking around with no cars, no nothing. It's weird, not necessarily in a good way. No doubt we'll get a car coming down here that'll have to turn around and go back up again. Hilarious. Here it comes. There it goes. More strange. Flowers and stuff. This car was parked at the roundabout. It's just on a burnout from the roundabout where he was parked up. Oh, another car. It's going down to the roundabout. There it's turning round. Beautiful. Just had a professional driver, not the usual kind I talk about, drive down there and have to drive back up again, along with the car, no doubt. So we've got a car as well. Yep, got another car going down. Now, it is signposted quite well, as you saw earlier. So I don't understand why people haven't seen it. Anyway, we're nearly back at the bridge, which is a functional bridge. Take us back over the canal. So we just walked past Bithels. We're now coming up to the road that's still open, this bit, and then we'll be back at the end of the walk. I imagine if only they'd signposted the fact that the road was closed, and then people wouldn't have gone the wrong way. It's life so much easier, wouldn't it? So here we are, 2040, and we are back at the end of the walk. Quite pleasant. It's cooled off a bit now because the sun is going down, but yeah, don't forget to check out the playlist of the Wigan Walks that I've done so far, and also the Wigan Watches as well, where I get more political about what's going on and keep an eye on what's going on in Wigan and the surrounding area. For example, cars ignoring road close signs. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Goodbye.